Well, hello there again, all of my Capricorns. What is up? It is your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads on Instagram, honey. So in this video, Capricorns, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking at the general reading, the love reading, the work reading, and then the spiritual guidance reading for all of my Capricorn sun, moon, and risings out there. But before we get started, you guys, please make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. And also after this, Capricorns, if you would like a personalized reading, please make sure to hit me up on my Instagram. It's Spirit Reads, just like it is on my YouTube. Okay. So without further ado, Capricorns, let's get right into it. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the general energies are. Okay, for April, for all my Capricorn sun, moon, and risings out there. What are the, oh, something just fell out, Lord. What are the general energies for all my Capricorn sun, moon, and risings out there? Best general energies for all my Capricorn sun, moon, and risings. Spirit saying pick 3, so I'm going to pick 3 with a theme card, okay? Wow. So we have 9 of Swords, anxiety. Y'all are over feeling this anxiety. The anxiety is giving, I'm over it. It's giving, I'm over it. It's giving, I'm over feeling anxious. It's giving, I'm over feeling anxious, okay? Sorry, I forgot. I'm recording 2 places. 9 of Swords. Then we have the Star card, which equals hope. Okay, so that's always beautiful. And then we have the Sun card, which says clarity. Theme card is the 10 of Wands, hardship. I feel like in April, Capricorns, you all are tired of feeling anxious and tired of feeling just overwhelmed and overworked in situations that you may have put yourselves in, that you kind of are wanting to get yourself out of right now. So it could be with a job, it could be with a relationship, somewhere or something is causing you anxiety or is making you feel like so anxious and so, tense. It's like, okay, you're starting to feel like, all right, there's got to be hope out there somewhere where I don't have to keep feeling all these negative emotions. There's got to be hope. There has to be a light at the end of the tunnel. And what I'm seeing from these cards is there is a light at the end of the tunnel in the month of April, which is beautiful. But first things first, Capricorns, y'all got to get out of your heads, okay? You got to get out of your heads. You got to stop allowing other people's energies to cause you anxiety and worry and fear. I feel like a lot of Capricorns out there are having like anxiousness, worries, and fears that are being projected on them from outside sources. Okay? It's time to protect your energy. It's time to start trusting your gut so you don't feel so anxious, okay? When somebody might bring something up or somebody may have a difference of opinion than you, or like, especially if somebody, is just trying to bring doubt into your mind. You have to be so in control of your mind in the month of April, Capricorns, that no anxieties, no fears, no nothing from outside sources can penetrate your state of mind because you already have, that hope that things will be better. Okay? And when you start trusting yourself, your vision is going to become more clear. Okay? Hope that makes sense to y'all. All right? So without further ado, let me go ahead, Capricorns, and let's see what's going on in the love department, honey. What's up? What's going on with my Capricorns with the love department? What are the best cards for my Capricorn sun, moon, and risings for April? Capricorn sun, moon, and risings. What's going on for the love department? All right. So we have, look at that. We got the Sun card again in relationships. Okay. Things are going to start becoming more clear for you. 9 of Wands, stamina. Okay. We have the 10 of Pentacles, legacy. Ooh. Okay. We got the Page of Pentacles, reliability. 2 of Pentacles, flexibility. And then we have the Page of Cups, inventiveness. Theme card is the transformation, transition. It's giving, some of y'all have been missing out on good men or women because of your I don't want to say standards because standards are always good, but I feel like you're going to become a little bit more flexible in the love department. Maybe there was some sort of love, or, maybe you guys out there might have had a type, that it might have been a type that might be very business savvy, or a type that might look good, or an alpha male. You might have had a certain type. And I feel like some of y'all out there are starting to debate about like, hey, I might have had these, list of things that I should have did in my head. You know what I mean? Before, yes.
It's okay if I pour some more.
No. I'm doing my video, baby. That's not something to come in here and disrupt my video that I'm doing for YouTube, okay? Thank you.
Okay. So I can't do it?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys. That was my child coming in when I told her not to, but that's okay. So yeah, it's like you guys are kind of just thinking about maybe my standards were wrong, or maybe the way I was looking at relationships was wrong. Maybe I was so heavy on this person needed to be, financially stable. You know what I'm saying? This person had to be not so emotional. This person had to be, have to have all dotting the I's and crossing the T's. That's how I kind of feel y'all's vibe. I feel like the vibe is y'all wanted somebody that had all of those things together, but the part that y'all were lacking on, or the part that y'all weren't asking for, was the emotional part. So I feel like some of y'all are looking at the people that you're dating, or people who you've dated in the past, and saying, hey, maybe I need to be just a twinge more flexible when it comes to who I date, because what I thought was it, the man with all this money, or the man with all these material qualities, it's not really cutting it. And I still feel myself, man or woman, it's like you feel like it's not cutting it. You still feel yourself emotionally empty. Hi there. Emotionally empty. You know what I'm saying? You need to find a balance. Okay. But then again, it's like in the relationship, you're over here looking for maybe this guy that, is more so financially stable. Yes, but he doesn't have the emotions. Maybe because that's a mirror of you. Maybe you're afraid, to delve into somebody, who may have more of an emotional quality, because you're afraid of bringing those emotions up within, yourself. Maybe you want to try to keep these relationships surface level because you're afraid of what you might find in the emotional sector with yourself. So go maybe for somebody who has a little bit more of that water element. Maybe just a twinge of it. It doesn't have to be a full-blown water sign, but maybe a little bit of water in your chart. You need a balance between the material. You need somebody in your life that balances the material things as well as the emotional, because I feel like one or the other is missing in your relationship, or one or the other is missing when you go out here and start dating, And once you start finding people who have a balance of emotional qualities and, material, I feel that will bring about a lot of clarity, and your mind and your drive might start feeling a little bit more, positive, because I feel like a lot of the Capricorns out there are feeling it's giving low libido. Because yes, this person might have the material things, but can they stimulate the mind and the emotion? Okay, so once you start finding this person in April that can do both, your stamina is going to be a little increased, if you get what I'm saying. Okay, you get what I'm saying? Yes, but I feel like there has to be like a tower moment, or like a moment, not even a tower moment, because this is the death card. There needs to be a moment where you sit back and think about, hey, maybe I have been focusing entirely too much on the material in relationships. Maybe it's time for me to stop being so materialistic, because that's the only word I can think about, Capricorns, and start focusing a little bit more on the emotional in relationships, okay? Sometimes you need a twinge of emotion, You need a little something. Because that, just that material stuff isn't cutting it. It's not turning you on. Okay, shall I be frank? Shall I be frank? It's not turning you on. It's giving dry. It's giving down. It's giving flaccid. All right, let me stop. What is a clarifying card for my Capricorns out there? What is a clarifying card for all my Capricorns out there? All right, we got a couple clarifiers. We have rest and relaxation is essential. You need to take some time out to take a break from relationship or dating for a moment to kind of sort out what are your priorities and what you're looking for in a relationship, okay? Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift, okay? Just because in the past you thought this way in relationships does not mean that all hope is lost. It's a learning lesson. Don't think of it like all hope is lost and you've just wasted a lot of time. No, it's a learning lesson for, moving forward, okay? Then we have I love you. These are powerful words. So it's giving very intense, genuine, real love coming soon if you work upon yourself, okay, and work upon that part of yourself that brings emotional vulnerability, okay? I feel like once you do that, then you will attract a person who not only has the material aspects you want, but also the emotional and mental, engagement that you want. The emotional and mental stimulation that you want, okay? All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and move on to work. Let's see what's going on with work with all of my Capricorns out there. What is going on with the work sector? Ten of Pentacles came out, so I'm going to just keep that because that one bounced out. That's a good sign. Okay, so what's going on with work with all of my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings out there? What is going on with all of my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings out there in regards to work? Okay, what is going on in regards to work for all of my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings out there? All right, so we got some cards coming out. All right. So we had the Ten of Pentacles that came out, which is cool. That's talking about legacy, longevity, and work. Knight of Cups, which is saying empathy. King of Swords, logic. Definitely I see a battle between emotion and logic. Maybe a Ten of Cups, contentment. Are you content at your job? Do you see this as a long-term job, or do you feel like it's kind of getting old and tired? Queen of Cups, intuition. Eight of Wands, message. We have the Five of Cups, regret, because we got an extra card. And then we have the theme card of Six of Cups, memories. I feel like a lot of y'all out there, Capricorns, are thinking about a job switch, or thinking about elevating your career, or thinking about, maybe setting some boundaries in your work. Or maybe some of y'all came into y'all's job with weak boundaries and people started seeing that you had those weak boundaries. So they started trying to take advantage of your kindness, because contrary to popular belief, Capricorns are kind, and Capricorns can take on too much work sometimes. They just let people pile work on them, just piling work on them over and over and over. Just pile the work up on the Capricorns, okay? Because y'all don't want to let people down and you just want to do a good job. But I feel like people are taking advantage of you in your job when it comes to you doing all that work. And you're starting to feel it, and you're starting to wise up and use your intuition. And the intuition is giving very much, hey, I might have been getting duped and bamboozled in my job, okay? So this is what I'm seeing here. I feel like there's definitely messages that's going to show itself in April that's going to show, hey, maybe I need to call this person out that, is disrespecting my boundaries. Maybe I need to talk to the manager about it. Or maybe you just need to think about switching jobs. I'm not saying switch jobs if you need that money. I'm not saying just up and quit. However, I'm saying maybe start thinking about a job that would fulfill your long-term goals, as well as will bring you contentment. Okay, it brings that's the message for the Capricorns. A balance between material and emotional. Okay, maybe start looking for a job that balances, your long-term plans as well as fulfilling you emotionally. So what are your 5-year plans? What's your 2-year plan when it comes to your career and your success? It's time to think about it, and anything that you're doing right now that might be something that you need to adjust when it comes to your business, or adjust when it comes to you keep just allowing people to pile work on top of you. There needs to be some adjustments there, okay? Because people are going to continue to take advantage of your kindness. They're going to start taking advantage of your kindness, okay? Don't do it. Put up a boundary, or start thinking of other places that you would like to work, whilst you're still working. I'm not saying quit, but maybe just look for something new, Because I just feel like, for some reason, y'all are getting disrespected at y'all's jobs, and you need to speak up about it. At least to the manager. Period. Okay? A new start is coming. A new start is coming. All right? That's what I'm saying. It's giving me new career moves, new career thoughts. Okay? Then it says work through your fears. Sometimes you got to have tough conversations with people in business. Some of y'all need to have them, because I feel like some of y'all are getting bamboozled, or not even bamboozled. I just feel like people are just taking your kindness and your hard work ethic for a weakness. And that's why Mary had a little lamb. Okay? That's why Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. All right? You know the rhyme. Okay. Well, now it's time for spiritual guidance. Let's see what the T is for spiritual guidance. I definitely feel the Capricorns are going through a transitional period. Definitely. When it's coming to balancing your emotions and balancing the material realm. You got to do both. You need both. One area is lacking. You get what I'm saying? You're putting too much into the emotions, or you're putting too much into the material, and the other side is lacking. So make sure to try to balance both out. Balance the mind, body, and spirit. You know what I'm saying? Try to find some balance. Oh! See, this is why I'm good. Align your life. It says align your life. What is not aligned that needs to change? There needs to be some sort of alignment going on there, Capricorns. Something is missing, okay? Something is missing. And look at the theme card. Crumbling. What outdated beliefs are you clinging on to? What is it that you're clinging on to that is outdated, that needs to be revamped, that could help better you for the future? What are you clinging on to that may have worked or not worked in the past, but now in the present, it's not giving anything. It's not working. Sometimes you need to adjust and not be so rigid when it comes to your plans about things. It is good to adjust. Kind of take on that aspect like air signs have. Air signs can move and adjust with the times. Try to take some tips from maybe an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius, Take on their ability to adjust. Okay? Let's see. What's another thing we can pull? Dreams. Ooh. But this is giving me dreams like I was saying, what are your dreams now? Because I feel like your dreams now are a little bit different than what they were maybe even last year. Think about what your dream life encompasses. Outside of your outdated beliefs, outside of what people want you to have, what are your dreams right now in the month of April? And write them down. And if they're different than what they used to be, that's okay. Just adjust and keep it moving and work with what you feel now. You know what I'm saying? Things are not going to be the same for the Capricorns out there. There needs to be some adjustments going on, because your dreams are not the same dreams that you had, in the past. And that's okay. And then we got the grounding card. So that's saying that once all these adjustments, because let me tell you something, Capricorns are earth sign, as y'all already know here, okay? Capricorns are earth signs. They like to stay grounded. They like to just stay steady. Not too many changes are really liked. They like the tried and true. They like the traditional route. And that's okay. But what Spirit is telling me is there's going to need to be some changes. And changes aren't really like a grounding feeling. Changes are more so of an airy feeling. And it feels like you're not grounded. While you're changing things up in your life and you're changing the energy and you're aligning what your, reality is right now, try to stay grounded through it all. Just because you're making changes and just because you're doing something new or trying something different does not mean that you cannot stay grounded in the same breath. You can do both. That's why for the Capricorns out there, it is really good to have balance right now. Okay. So if you're going through changes, if you have to have tough conversations, if you have to change anything, try to take a deep breath and see it as, okay. It's okay to change. It's okay to change plans up. That's all right. Not everything's going to be traditional. Not everything's going to be the tried and true way. Because sometimes the tried and true way is not going to work for you. And that's just what it is, So anywho, Capricorns, that is the reading for April 2021. For all of my Capricorn sun, moon, and risings out there, please make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. Like I said before, if you would like a personal reading, hit me up on my Instagram at Spirit Reads. Click that book now button or just hit me up in the DM, sweetie, and I will get you together. Okay? So that's all I got for the Capricorns out there. I'll see y'all later. Bye.